You know what's worse than missing a winning trade? Spending hours analyzing charts only to realize you were tracking the wrong setup the entire time. That's what I wanted to fix when I tried TrendSpider, but is TrendSpider worth it or just more hype? Here's my experience with TrendSpider. But before I decided to dive headfirst into using TrendSpider, I did what any careful trader would do. I dug through user reviews. Not just the 5-star love letters, but the ugly stuff too, because if something's gonna break your trust, it usually shows up in the 1-star reviews first. And here's one that caught my eye. One trader pointed out something a bit frustrating. He said TrendSpider's yearly prepaid subscription model felt unfair, especially to returning users. He wasn't mad about the price itself, but more about how the billing didn't seem very flexible. And I get it, locking into a full year can feel like a big ask if you're just testing the waters. But honestly, this kind of complaint, it feels more like frustration with commitment than the platform itself. And from what I've seen, it's actually rare too. Most of the people I spoke with or whose reviews I read never ran into that issue. And on the flip side, many users are very much impressed with TrendSpider. One profitable trader said that he thinks TrendSpider is awesome. The sheer number of options helped him break down a stock or sector in ways that he hadn't seen before. He even mentioned that he discovers new features almost daily that reveal a stock's strength, value, and price action. And let me tell you, once you get used to it, that kind of flexibility really does become addictive. Another trader said that it beats everything, and that includes even competitors like TradingView. He loved how it includes options flow, insider buying alerts, advanced strategies, and webhook automation. Plus, his experience with customer support, he called it incredible. So sure, no tool is perfect, but the overall hype for this, 4.5 out of 5 stars, and I think that says a lot. It's not just hype. Real traders are actually sticking with it. Now, let's talk about what TrendSpider actually does, because if you're considering this platform, chances are you're not a beginner. You're someone who knows charts, uses scanners, and is tired of bouncing between platforms. That's where TrendSpider steps in. The first thing that really stood out to me was the heat maps. Now, these aren't your standard support resistance zones. TrendSpider uses real math, seriously complex calculations, to show you the most critical areas of interest on a chart, stuff you probably wouldn't spot with the naked eye. I can't tell you how many times I've used this to catch a hidden level that everyone else missed. That alone made it feel like I was trading with an edge, you know? Then there's the watch lists. Now, I know every trading platform has watch lists, but TrendSpider makes it a whole other level. You can create your own list or use smart automated ones that update based on specific conditions, and even better, you can set it so that when a pattern shows up on any ticker in your list, you get a notification, text, email, whatever works for you. That kind of real-time insight is game-changing. Another killer feature is the offset indicators. I use this to constantly readjust indicators manually. I was trying to give price more breathing room, but within TrendSpider, you can just offset it left or right, and that's it. You know, it sounds small, but it's a huge time saver, especially if you're testing out strategy tweaks or adjusting entries. Now, this next one, I didn't expect to use as much as I now do, but it's their AI strategies. You build the logic and it spits out signals based on risk-reward setups. It's like programming your own trading assistant, but without needing to know how to code. I've used it to test multiple strategies at once, and it's helped me focus only on setups that match my trading style. Honestly, it's taken a ton of noise out of my process. Then there's the multi-time frame analysis. I use to split charts constantly, one for the 5-minute, one for the 1 hour, another for the daily. But with TrendSpider, I can overlay them all, indicators, patterns, even auto trend lines from different time frames right on the same chart. It saves time and keeps everything in context. Compared to TradingView, it's way more efficient. TradingView's multi-chart setup is decent, but it feels clunky after using this one. And now to my personal favorite, raindrop charts. This was new to me. It's not just a fancy name. These charts actually show volume-weighted average price movement in a single candle. So instead of just seeing price action, you see where the volume is pushing price. No need for a separate volume indicator below the chart. It's one of those things that's hard to go back from once you start using it. TrendSpider alternatives might feel more beginner-friendly, but if you want real-time alerts, AI-based setups, and advanced charting without writing a single line of code, TrendSpider gives you more power. So, is TrendSpider legit? Based on my experience, Absolutely. But is it perfect? Not quite. The one thing that caught me off guard in the beginning was just how much it offers. I'm talking about serious feature overload. It took me a few sessions to get used to everything and just navigating, but to be honest, that's not a bad problem to have. I'd rather have too many tools at my disposal than not enough. And once you go through the tutorials there, which teach a lot and are excellent, everything starts to click. The platform rewards you the more you learn. If you're a seriously complete beginner, still figuring out what a moving average is, this might feel like overkill, but if you're actively trading, trying to refine your edge, this learning curve is 100% worth it. Now, for TrendSpider pricing, is TrendSpider worth it in terms of what you're paying? Let's just say this. It's not priced for the weekend hobbyists, but for me, one avoided fake out or one solid trade signal made up for the TrendSpider subscription cost in like a week. This isn't just about scanning charts, it's about making better decisions with less second guessing. And if you're serious about trading, that kind of clarity is invaluable. They do run promos and discounts from time to time, so I've linked the latest pricing and any discounts in the description for the current TrendSpider pricing plans and deals. So is TrendSpider worth it? For me, it changed how I see the market, and I still use it daily, whether it's the raindrop charts, the multi-time frame overlays, or the AI setups. It's the one tool that actually reduced my second guessing. And what you get is worth any TrendSpider subscription cost, I think, so check the link in the description of this video to get started with our special discount and coupon.